How do you set the altitude for your telescope mount? Imagine pointing your telescope at the night sky and having it track stars smoothly without you constantly adjusting it. That's where setting the altitude on your mount comes into play. If you want your telescope to follow celestial objects accurately, you need to align it properly to your location. The key step is matching the mount's tilt to your latitude. Start by locating the adjustment bolts or knobs on your mount's head. These are usually on the side or underneath and allow you to tilt the mount up or down. Loosen these bolts just enough so you can move the mount freely. You will see a scale or dial marked with degrees, often from 0 to 90. Find the number that corresponds to your current latitude. For example, if you are at 40 degrees north, tilt the mount until the indicator lines up with 40. Once you have the correct angle, tighten the bolts securely so the mount stays in place. This step is important because if the mount slips, your tracking will be off. Now, your mount's polar or right ascension axis is aligned with the Earth's rotational axis. This alignment allows your telescope to follow stars as they move across the sky, making observations smoother and more precise. Next, you want to orient the mount so that the polar axis points toward true north. Use a compass to get a rough direction, but for better accuracy, sight Polaris through your telescope's polar scope or finder scope at night. Polaris is close to the celestial North Pole, so aligning your mount with it helps your telescope track objects more accurately over long periods. This process, called polar alignment, is especially important for astrophotography or long observing sessions. For casual viewing, a close approximation of your latitude is usually enough. Remember, the main steps are loosening the adjustment bolts, tilting the mount to match your latitude, tightening the bolts, and then fine-tuning the direction toward true north. Think of it like calibrating a piece of scientific equipment. Just as precise measurements are necessary for good results, setting the correct altitude ensures your telescope tracks the sky properly. It's a simple but vital step that makes your observing experience much more enjoyable.